Hey Hofstra fans, it's time once again for the WV Masons Coaches Report. I'm Rob Joyce, joined as always by the head coach of Hofstra softball, Bill Edwards. Coach, how are you?
Doing all right.
You're back near 500, 7-8 after you go 4-1 last weekend down in Florida. Certainly playing a little bit of better softball.
Playing a lot better softball. We're finally getting used to playing outside. Getting in game shape, game ready. I was very impressed with the way that we played in a lot of aspects of the game. We're starting to look like a softball team now. Getting out on dirt and being outside is quite a transition from our bubble and turf inside and gym floors and stuff like that. So when you get outside and to the real world, it's a good thing.
And the highlight of the weekend, Friday, you beat number 5 Texas. Kind of take us through the game.
Oh, it was a great game. Livia Galati was on through a wonderful game, dominated early, and they made some adjustments, and then we adjusted back. Got a couple of great dingers from Tessa Ziemba, late in the game to sort of put it out of reach, but really played well in that game and played well all weekend. So it really doesn't matter if we're playing Texas or Bazooka State. We have to play our game, and if we play our game, we can compete.
And the game right before that, Mississippi State, they have a 6-run 6, and you fall 9-1. So how did you adjust to that quick turnaround?
We had pulled Olivia out of that game in the 4th inning. We wanted to give our other pitchers a little shot at it. We also wanted to save Olivia for Texas since it was a TV game. And we just have to get our number 2s and 3s thrown a little bit better. It was a 1-0 game at the time. Tessa comes up and hits another home run. So it could have been a 1-1 game, and we could still be playing that game right now.
And then Tessa, she has 7 home runs on the year. She had a pair in the Texas game. But what's most impressive, maybe, last year she struck out once every 3-4 at-bats. This year she's cut that in half. Is she seeing the ball a lot better?
She's seeing the ball a lot better. Her swing is more compact. She's more selective at the plate. She understands the strike zone now, so she's not chasing as much maybe as she did last year. So to see her really compact her swing down, stay within what she can do rather than trying to hit pitches that she can't hit, it's just great to see her progression through her career.
And the top of the lineup, Chloe Fitzgerald, the freshman, staying up there the entire weekend. Is she getting more comfortable?
Oh, very comfortable. When you play on a hard surface, she becomes a very, very dangerous threat. She pounded a couple balls in the dirt, and then with her speed, she just beats them out. So the thing about Chloe is that as I watched her, playing summer ball, prior to her, coming to Hofstra, she never struck out. The ball was always in play. The ball was always on the dirt. And with her speed, she was a threat. Constantly working hard, putting the ball in play, and it's just good to see her take it to the next level here too.
A couple other freshmen, Maggie Hawkins, she's playing at first base, hitting well. Corinne Bailey leads the team in average, so the freshmen continuing to get more comfortable as the weeks go on.
Early on during the year, it was our freshmen during the first weekend, then our seniors started to catch on during the second weekend, and we finally got it all together this weekend where we have 1 through 9 and even 1 through 13, 14 on our team. Even people coming off the bench are getting some pretty good swings too. So, everything is starting to come together. Everyone looks good at the plate now. As I said before, the freshmen look good early. The seniors struggle a little bit because they're trying to do too much. The seniors have finally gotten back into their pace and their routine and the rhythm of the game. So now when you have everyone in the lineup really now looking good at the plate and making all the routine plays that we have to make defensively, things start to come together.
And now you have a week off, and then your home opener next week, so what do you do with the long time off?
We go back to fundamentals. We go back to Hofstra softball. We sort of refine and work on some things that we have to work on that were exploited, during the tournament. We have to recondition our pitchers, get them ready for the long haul now of conference play. We have to work on some of the areas and location of hitting that pitchers were exploiting against our hitters. So we go back to fundamentals and work on some of the things that are going to make us hopefully even better.
Then you harped on defense last week in the Mississippi State game. Of the 9 runs, only 4 of them were earned. So 1, is the defense improving over the weekend, and 2, is that going to be a focus?
Just getting on dirt, playing outside is important for us, and for us to get into that rhythm of the game, and you get into the rhythm of the game by playing games and by playing in your element, and the element is not a gym floor or a bubble. So the infield now is starting to come together. Jess is becoming more comfortable at third, obviously. Becca and Tori are now getting used to the dirt surfaces. Ozzie at first obviously is a very consistent ball player, and working Maggie, who's a freshman over there. Everyone now is just starting to feel comfortable at their new positions, and we're starting to gel nicely as a team.
How long does that typically take to adjust? I mean, is it 3 weeks or is it a little longer?
Last year it took us a lot longer, and this year obviously we have more experienced players in the lineup that have played last year that have adapted much quicker. So we feel good about where we are now. We just hope that we can get this tournament in this weekend, because now if we have 2 weekends off, now it's a whole different story. We have to start all over again.
Do you see this kind of as an extended preseason almost, with having so much time off?
If we don't play this coming weekend, it'll be almost like a whole nother preseason, and we have to change our whole practice routine in order to get ready again to go outside. So hopefully if we can play this play our tournament this week off, will be perfect. The kids catch up on their studies, we go back to fundamentals, we work on things we have to work on, and then we're playing right again the following weekend. If we have that second weekend off, now it becomes a problem.
Is it nice to at least be home though for 3-4 days at a time?
Absolutely. I tell you, all those frequent flyer miles are nice, but at the same time, it really does take a piece out of your team as far as fatigue and travel and hotel rooms. And I mean, it's nice to get away and to have them captive in a hotel, but at the same time, we like to be home.
All right, Bill Edwards, thank you for the time.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Hofstra softball has the week off. I'm Rob Joyce. Thanks, Hofstra fans, for tuning in to the WB Mason's Coaches Report with Bill Edwards.